welcome to my classroom. Come on in.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How'd you start your day today?
How did I start my day today? Well, kind of got out of bed, and the first thing I got to do, one of my jobs is somebody's got to let the dog out, so he does his stuff outside, not inside.
Are you a morning person?
Yeah, 5 o'clock in the morning every day, no alarm clock. Yeah.
What do you usually eat for breakfast?
If I was going to have some breakfast, one of the things that I normally eat, and this is kind of my downfall and weakness in life, I love cookies. Chocolate chip cookies, so cookies and coffee.
What's the coolest thing about you?
Coolest thing about me is the fact that nobody would ever mistake me for Abraham Lincoln. I'm not that tall.
Who's your celebrity crush?
My celebrity crush. I guess if I had to have one, it would be Beyonce. She's hot.
What movie makes you cry?
Makes me cry? Well, I mean, I guess you could think of me as a history teacher and, something with the gladiators where we're killing people and stuff like that. But the one that makes me cry, my favorite movie of all time, is Hitch. Makes me cry because of the love story.
What kind of music do you listen to?
Music? I got music flying on my mind all the time, but I listen to a little bit of everything. I'm totally into some hip-hop stuff. I'm definitely some old school rapping, like when Will Smith was one of the original rappers. I love that. I listen to country, classic rock, and more than anything else, I listen to talk radio. Oh!
If you could be anyone, who would you be?
If I could be anyone, who could I be? Well, you might think I was on a Pacific Island, and stuff, but if I could be anyone, you know what I'd be? I'd be a younger me. I want to take all my wisdom I've got from being older, and if I could kind of go back, I wouldn't want to do the high school drama part again, but I want to know what I knew then, because I now know a lot of stuff, and I was pretty dumb back then.
What is one thing you have from your childhood?
What's one thing I have from my childhood? Well, I guess it could depend on what you consider childhood. You could look and say, hey, he's still got the fire hat from when he went to the fire station and learned how to stop, drop, and roll. You could look and you could say, it's the picture that I got from when my mom passed away, that it's got a picture of me as a little boy about 3 years old with hair cascading past my shoulders. Or you could say it's the one thing that I've kept from high school, my high school varsity jacket's hanging in the basement. Why, I have no idea.
What was the name of your first pet?
My first pet, the very first pet I had, well, I could tell you it was something really cool like pet, but the very first pet that I ever had as a young child living with mom and dad is we had a Yorkshire Terrier, and his name was Tugboat.
Do you have any hidden talents?
Do I have any talents? Well, I could probably play some music, but I'm not sure if you'd really call that as a hidden talent and to really make that work right. I don't know if I could. So, hidden talent. I actually can read music. I can play some music and stuff. And then I guess my other hidden talent, which it really isn't as hidden as I think, I'm here.
Can you tell us a joke?
Can I tell you a joke? Hey, did you hear about the kidnapping at the school the other day?
No.
No? Oh, yeah, then the kid woke up.
What is your favorite tie?
What is my favorite tie? Probably it's going to be the tie. It's a Jerry Garcia tie. It's kind of got lots of little splatters on it. It looks almost like, paintballs hit on it and stuff. I think I'm going to wear it to the parent-teacher conference, in fact, so they go, wow, what a tie.
What is your favorite hat?
My favorite hat, if I had to pick just one hat, I'd ask you to follow me this way. My favorite hat, it's got to be this one over here. Because as a long-suffering Detroit Lions fan, I got to tell you, I'm so old. I was alive the last time they won the world championship. Boy, that means I'm really old, so I actually had to switch my allegiance. As a kid, I rooted for the Vikings. And you all know what they say. It's not over until the fat lady sings.
Are you an indoor or outdoor guy?
Outdoor. I hate the winter. I hate being indoors. It sucks. Outdoor, outdoor, outdoor. Just picture this, shorts and a t-shirt.
When you're not working, what do you like to do?
What I like to do? Mrs. Goike and me, we've kind of got lucky over the last several years. We've been able to travel a lot, so I've pretty much been in every place in the United States. Well, not every place, but every state. We've thrown in a few foreign countries in there. I like to do that. I'm a big fan of cars. I like cars. So I like to go to racing, car shows, that type of stuff, and kind of putz around the house.
What's the most adventurous thing you've done in your life?
The most adventuring thing I've done in my life? Well, at one point in my life, let's see, most adventuresome. I'm never gonna jump out of an airplane. I don't like heights, so I'm never gonna do that. But I have gone and I've kind of done like cliff diving into a river type of stuff. That was, I think, at the conclusion of a whitewater rafting trip. Done that. That was pretty cool.
If you were a crayon, what color would you be?
Well, that's an interesting question. I guess if I was going to be a crayon, I probably would be a blue crayon. No, I don't think I'd be blue. Let me think about that. I would be a purple crayon because purple is one of my favorite colors. You know, it's not quite vibrant, but it kind of suggests strong and positive.
If you could teach any other subject, what would it be?
If I could teach any other subject, what would it be? Well, if I could teach any other subject, what would it be? I'd probably be a psychology teacher. My first original undergraduate degree was in psychology. Half of the credits that I've gotten, all my college stuff, is psychology. I probably would teach psychology because, you know, Dr. Phil's one of my idols.
What makes you smile the most?
Well, a good joke makes me smile. But one of the things that kind of makes me smile, makes me kind of warm and fuzzy, is when we do something in class and all of a sudden you just kind of see that student go, ah, I got it. And, you know, and it's kind of like, aha, you know, because teachers don't always see that. Sometimes we always get the, hey, I don't have my homework done, I don't get it. And all of a sudden, but when somebody gets it and they get it and they go, I got it, that makes you smile.
What advice would you give to students who want to become teachers?
Oh, man, if you wanted to become a teacher, that would be a tough way to go. I think the first thing you'd have to do is you'd have to be rough and tough, and you'd have to prepare yourself to go to battle. You got to pick an age bracket. Do you want to go out and you want to fight with those little kids? Do you want to go to the high school level? Do you want to fight with them? Because lots of them, you know, are good students. Some of them don't care. You want to take that middle school route. So my advice is, if you think you want to be a teacher and that's your passion and that's what you want to do, you got to go for it, because it's not the highest paying job. You don't always get lots of credit or pats on the back for it, but it makes you feel good. And if that's what you want, that's what life's all about.
Thanks, Mr. Goike.
Hey, you're welcome. Aloha. See you later.